Good afternoon, white shave enthusiasts and newbies. Welcome back into the rabbit hole. It is Kel coming at you with another shave review. A couple of weeks ago, I reviewed these two razors. Link right here. See what that's all about. And one of my viewers commented, why don't I compare this one to this? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go downstairs, have a closer look at this one, tell you about the specs, or refresh your memory on the specs of this. We're going to get a shave, and we're going to compare the two and see how they go. So, a couple weeks ago, I reviewed this. We'll just give it a quick go over again. Barn door opening, spiral knurling, 4-inch handle, 3-ounce razor, Wilkinson sword blades. This particular one is by Sheck, and it is, of course, made in China. We'll put that aside. So let's have a look at this one, and I will put the details in the below. But this one I picked up on Amazon. I've also saw it the other day at Shoppers Drug Mart here in New Brunswick, Canada. And one safety razor, anti-friction, precision engineering, lifetime, platinum coated blades, metal handle, made in China, distributed by Gillette, Procter & Gamble, patents, yada yada yada. King C Gillette. Now I may have done a video of this razor before. If I have, I will list it. So, I do like the packaging that comes with it. So it's just cardboard, but it looks nice. And this is what you get. Knurling, some clear handle. 5-pack of their blades. I don't believe I've ever used these before. Three-piece razor. Pretty standard head on this. And again, oh, okay, we've got a handle length of 3 3/4 inches. It's got a nice feel to it. Now let's put it on the scale and see what we get. So that's in ounces, and a weight of 3.6 ounces, whereas the Wilkinson sword is 3.0. So significantly heavier and noticeably shorter. Spiral knurling on this on the Gillette as well, but significantly different than the knurling on the Wilkinson sword. So let's go get these loaded up with the blades they came with and get a shave going. So we're back. Anyway, guys, how has your summer been? I have been on a staycation this week. We have been playing disc golf almost, I think, every single day, at least 18 holes, usually 36, even though it's been hotter than the hinges of hell out. the other day. I had to get a procedure done on my foot. I've been having trouble with one of my feet. Car went in for an oil change. Body piercing got switched over. So it's been a fun week home. And Monday, we're back. By the time you guys see this video, I'll be back out trucking. So, in this one here, the Schick Wilkinson, we have the blades that came with it. I believe made in Germany. First use on these blades. We're going to go with this. So, you can see what that blade looks like. Now, I did see on the top plate, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's probably upside down. There is a number, and I don't know if that refers to a day code. I do remember reading something about this, perhaps on Reddit, but I don't remember exactly what I read. So, just your normal 3-piece, pretty standard head. I'm assuming that this is made for Gillette, not by Gillette. Fits on there, nice. You can see. And tabs just a little sticking out. Now let's compare. You definitely notice the 1/4 of an ounce more in the Gillette razor over the Wilkinson. In my Phillips Sharp lather bowl, using my RazoRock 400 synthetic. Got a wonderful lather made up. And this week, out of the US, we are going with Wet the Face, WTF, Blood Orange, Don Youngner. Check out his channel. I believe I've done a video with this before. This is vegan, and it is like a very soft crope. And, of course, matching Splash Aftershave. And I did not look in advance. Yes, this is alcohol-based. Alcohol, glycerin, yeah. So, I had a shower a while ago. Oh yeah, I forgot I also got a haircut too. So, I've asked them to buzz the sides, keep the length on top. Don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but. So, gonna wet our face, get our first pass done, real time, tell you what I think. Gonna go with the Gillette on my dominant hand, left side, and the Schick Wilkinson sword on the, obviously still using my dominant hand, on the right side of my face. And let's see, first pass, real time, subsequent third or second, third, and touch up, probably multi-speed. So, I posted on one of the Facebook groups a few days ago, how do you interpret aggressiveness? Now, for me, when I say aggressive in my videos, I mean two things: blade feel and efficient. Now that is exceptionally smooth, but as you can see, and I have a lot of growth to go through, that went through it like nothing. I don't think I've ever used that type of a blade before. So, very, very efficient, but you don't feel the blade at all. There's very little audio feedback from it. Take a Wilkinson, sorry, a Schick Wilkinson on my right side. So, right side, Wilkinson. Left side, Gillette. More blade feel. Efficient though. Okay, small weeper. Go back and get that on pass number 2. But again, more blade feel. Very efficient though, but it does, this is something I've always thought with these, is I don't like how it feels that backs off. I find the knurling slippy. Much to my surprise, even though there's no knurling down here, where you're holding it in your hand. It's smooth, it's efficient, and it doesn't feel slippy with that, even though it's a similar spiral knurling. It doesn't feel super slippy. I mean, obviously, like a crosshatch knurling would be better, or whatever the heck they call that style. But yeah, it doesn't feel like it's going to slip out of your hands. And me personally, a 1/4 of an inch, the 3 3/4 inch handle versus the 4+ inch handle. This feels like it's unscrewing, whereas this feels like it stays tight. Your end tabs are not sticking out as much as they are on this one. And of course, you've got the little end plate thingies there where you don't have to deal with that on the 3-piece. So, mold through both sides fairly easily. We're going to re-wet, lather, do pass number 2 and 3, touch up if we need to, multi-speed, put some music on, come back and we'll talk about this some more. So we're back. We got her cleaned out. That's a strong DFS. Both sides. Definitely going to give the slight edge to the Gillette for closeness. On my left side, yeah, as far as closeness of shave, slight edge to the Gillette for giving a closer to BBS than the Schick Wilkinson sword. So now, take our RazoRock alum. Let's get some feedback. Now, I would say using the alum, yeah, definitely burn on the right side of my face with the Schick Wilkinson sword. Almost zero burn with the Gillette. So, edge goes to Gillette. We'll leave that on there. Taking our Wet the Face Blood Orange alcohol-based aftershave. Great scent on that, by the way, and of course, link down below. The result of alcohol, again, same thing. Slight burn on the right side, the Wilkinson sword side, no burn on the Gillette side. So, let's quickly go over this again. Shorter handle, 3 3/4, 4+. Heavier, 3.4 ounces, 3 ounces. Similar price range. I will post that right here about what I paid, but I remember this one was 18 USD, and I don't remember what I paid for this one. Butterfly doors, 3-piece. Came with a 5-pack of blades. Came with a 5-pack of blades. I didn't see this in my local drugstores. This one I can find in my local drugstores. Blades are not cheap for it, however, but you can get blades anywhere. Knurling, spiral. Feels like it backs off. Stays nice and tight. Knurling only goes about half the length of the handle. Knurling goes the whole length. I don't find this slippy. I find the way that this rolls in the fingers makes it, and it just feels more slippy. The only time I found this felt like it was slipping was going up. And maybe that's just because my thumb might have gone up to the smooth spot, the way I might hold it. So on the upstroke on my cheeks. But other than that, the way that I hold a razor, even though, again, the knurling is only half the handle, the knurling feels better on the Gillette. So, what do I think overall? If that's your choices, and I'm sure this is just a standard generic head made in China for Gillette that's probably on dozens of other razors. But I like the packaging. I like the price point, at least on Amazon. Local brick and mortar level, not so much. The blades are fairly pricey. I think, again, you can get Wilkinson swords blades at your local brick and mortar, and I will, probably about $1 a blade thereabouts. I was taking them a lot cheaper online. But if it's my money, and I was doing it again, the edge, big time, goes to the Gillette. So, that's going to wrap this one up, guys. This was a fun video to do. Thank you to my viewer here for suggesting it. And in the upcoming few weeks, I've got a few more videos I want to do using Wilkinson and using Gillette. I have a Gillette Heritage I want to compare. I've just ordered a clone of this from AliExpress. I want to do a comparison. I've got the Wilkinson sword blades. I've got the Gillette Wilkinson sword blades. So I want to compare all these things and see. So I hope you guys will look forward to that and stay tuned for when they come up in the next few weeks. So anyway, it's going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and we'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.